to court after this march so that his utterances can be declared invalid and unconstitutional. He said in one of the press conferences that they have now abandoned the police service. They are now going to use combat. He's got no such option in the constitution. Police service is not his underwear that he changes anyhow he wants. It is a police service. Whether he's sleeping, whether he's awake, it's a police service. It's a service to our people. It's not a combat. But the desperation of wanting to be something high in the police has made him to say nonsensical, stupid things that he will regret for the rest of his life. Whether you are excited, whether you are not excited, do not utter words as a police commissioner, a man in authority that will instigate violence against your own citizens. Police must at all times act with restraint because they know that where there are many people, there is potentially agent provocateurs.
We inform, we advance, we strengthened our knowledge. Greetings to everyone. This is Ramasene. On this video, we are going to talk about Julius Sello Malema attack on Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. As you will have realized, I started with the video that Julius Malema have attacked Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi before. And then I will also be playing the video in regard to the present, what we named an attack, even though for some people will call it constructive criticisms. That will necessarily doesn't mean that people are in a fight or are in attack to each other. It depends in the background or the environment under which you grown up or you learn a sense of life. Now the background is that Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi last week Wednesday has given his last testimony at ad hoc committee in regard to his July 6 statement. And then on it, as I've shown on his video, he did mention Julius Malema. Now, in that matter, Julius Malema is fighting against insinuation and bad impression created. He's talking about bad impression created in that Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi is insinuating that the relationship that Julius Malema have with General Khan is possibly contaminated and criminally related, in a sense that Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, when he say General Khan, have a relationship with the politicians, he doesn't mention any other politician except him, Julius Malema, and also Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi doesn't give a full context and the information into how General Khan came into existence. And remember, General Khan himself was cleared on his matter surrounding the drugs of worth about 200 million by Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. Now the question will be, by doing so, was Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi himself not protecting General Khan in an illegal way? And then Julius Malema is saying, if he doesn't give the information fully, like in a matter of why I met him, Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi, in regard to the threat that was done through Ngizo Mqunu, that EFF will never come to KwaZulu-Natal. It was General Khan. Even when Malema had attacked Mkhwanazi about the AKA matter, General Mkhwanazi himself called General Khan to organize a meeting together with Julius Malema. Now, since, according to Julius Malema, everybody uses any information that is on the table where it is not fully described, that information tend to be used by people's enemies to prove a certain kind of a corrupt or incorrect relationship. I am not going to dwell about the Tshwane matter tender, because in my opinion, there is nowhere Julius Malema commented or had any conversation with anyone, either Sergeant Dlamini or CFO Munisi or Sergeant Nkosi. So as a result, I'm not going to waste my time with the gossips or Abomam Koposi matters. I will rather deal with concrete matters. People that will go around it can do so, and let's see what they will get out of it. So that is generally what Julius Malema is saying. So I'm going to play the video on what Julius Malema did attack General Mkhwanazi, because in my view, it was not necessary for him to even say he is not a General Mkhwanazi, a small boy, etc. But please, after that video, come and listen at the end. What do I say about this particular so-called attack of Julius Malema on General Mkhwanazi? Just watch this following video and listen to the last part on what is my view.
He must never think he can blackmail or threaten anyone. We are not scared of policemen. When we joined the struggle, we were taught not to be scared of a policeman. We have not done it when we were young. We are not going to do it when we are old. Mkhwanazi is fighting General Khan. And every time he fights General Khan, he drags the EFF name, he drags the CIC's name to fight General Khan.
There we go. Julius Malema has made a video. And fellow South Africans, I have deliberately played the first video to show Julius Malema have attacked General Mkhwanazi before. Whether it was out of respect or whatever, but in both situation of the first video and the situation of where Julius Malema have criticized Mkhwanazi about AKA case, General Mkhwanazi have come back and meet Julius Malema, and then they did talk. Now the question is, are the people that are trying to build halabaloo of all the political parties, anybody else, are you definitely sure that you are representing the feelings of General Mkhwanazi? Do you think General Mkhwanazi take Julius Malema the way that you do? Are you not going to see General Mkhwanazi and Julius Malema sitting around and dealing with this matter just as they did with the previous ones where Julius Malema has attacked General Mkhwanazi? Is it not just a social media ploy, or the enemies trying to deal with their own enemies? Because in all the political parties, that's all that is happening. Very soon the Julius Malema matter will be out, and then there's Gayton Mackenzie's and the likes, and then we got Abo Fikile Mbalula at AfriForum. Are we not going to see Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi having a tea with Julius Malema, dealing with the very same matters as they did before? And then we will be coming up and say, these people cannot be trusted. Are we sure we have a point when we say Julius Malema has turned against General Mkhwanazi? Is it just not our way of breaking and trying to win points against our own enemies, and General Mkhwanazi is actually not on that field? Can't we just possibly allow these two guys to deal with their matters? Because we have seen in the previous two occasions, General Mkhwanazi has never taken Julius Malema by heart, by criticizing him. Instead, he came and deal with those matters. Is he not going to do exactly the same thing now? And then we see them sitting together and then agreeing on their differences of how they should have dealt with the General Khan's matter, and then we come and eat an humble pie. Are we not exaggerating? What do you think? Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching the video.